campers, welcome to day 1 of Camp Enchanted. If you don't know what Camp Enchanted is, it is a readathon I host. This time it's a week long and it's a readathon where you can earn badges for reading, but also your other hobbies as well as taking care of nature in a short run. If you want more information, I have linked the full playlist down below as well as the first ever announcement video, so you can check it all out. There is a link to the Discord down below, which you can join. It's free, and that is where you can earn all badges, but that's also where people are very helpful. So if you have questions after watching the announcement video and stuff, go there. They will help you out. Today is craft day for me. I'm super excited about it. So craft day is the day that I'm trying to do as many crafts as I can to get the crafter badge over and over, because I want to get to the butterfly level, which I need to be doing 100 crafts for. All started and finished in any camp edition. So I think I'm gonna start with putting on the socks. The cuff will be this color because I chose a color chart that has, you know, it's fading in this green then. Not fading in, but it's swirly and it's pretty before the cap's off. So this will be the cuff, this will be the background color. And then first I need this because we're doing the trees. I'm super excited about these socks because it is a camp project. I'm obviously making them in this project bag. It's specifically made for camp. It's by Dormai Midleafdem. Check her out on Instagram. That's where I found her, and I asked her, do you have a camping bag? And she was like, no. Why do you need that specific? And I was like, so I told her about this readathon and she loved it. And like 10 minutes later I have been shopping on the internet. Look what I found. Are any of these fabric interesting to you? And I chose this one. So here it is. I bought the bag. I bought it with my own money because I wanted it. She didn't sponsor me. So this is my true reaction to this. I love it. It's sturdy. It is a drawstring bag and it has a handle to carry it. Easy yet effective. There is a little loop in there for stitch markers or whatever. So I think setting that up will be my first task. I will be making one sock at a time. I don't think I can make a pair this week. I want to. And I've done knitting a pair of socks once before in a week. But this is color work, so it will take longer because I have to look at the chart, as well as that I need many more stitches for my sock in color work. So I think I just focus on the one sock. See how far we get with that. Hopefully we can finish that one. And then there's also 2 glass domes I own that I would like to do a sort of taxidermy a piece in it. I have a bee and a bumblebee as well as a mouse skull that we found during renovations. So I would like to preserve those in the kind of naturey dome. And then last but not least, I would like to make a bee hotel today. Very excited about it. It's just an insect house. I want it in my front garden, but we're gonna make it with leftover wood that we have and stuff like that. Super excited. So that is the plan today. I will be listening to audiobooks while doing it. I think I will start with The Secret Zoo, the second book in that series. I think that tickles my fancy the most. How long is it? 4.5 hours. So that should be doable, right? Let's go! Are you ready to make a bee hotel with us? I'm so excited. Job found an inspiration picture and I love it. Can you show me? This. He found this. And that's what we're gonna try to make. Obviously, it's going to be different. We don't have a close off one. We don't have the wood shivers. You know, the curls thing. But otherwise, that is pretty much how we're gonna do it. So Yop is gonna solve for me because I am not allowed with power tools that big. To make your own bug hotel, first thing you have to do is find out how big you want your house, put that on the wood so you know where to cut it. Then go ahead and cut your wood to the right length, piece by piece. Sometimes for the roof you need an angled piece, so just switch your saw out, turn it in an angle, so you will then be able to saw it in an angle, and the roof pieces will fit nicely that way. If you're done cutting all your pieces, lay them all out together to see how pretty your bee hotel is gonna be. Alright, we need wood for the roofs. That's all we're short. And one frame for the butterflies. Very excited. So we're going to the store now, get some wood. Yop's idea was incredible. I love it so much already. It's so much better than I thought of. So very happy so far. We have acquired the goods. So there's one plank, and then we bought some wooden dowels, bigger ones, to make holes in for the bees. And we got the pole to put it on. We got some screws. We got I don't know the word, but to make the front go open in the butterfly one, because we need to put twigs in it. So that's the next stop. Going to the forest, get some twigs for the butterflies and some pine cones. Mijn twig, joh. Kijk. En boomschors voor de vlinders. Let's go. Goeie parkeerplek, joh. Goeie start. After collecting the pine cones and the wood bark, we got home and Yop immediately started writing down where I had to screw. We pre-screwed all the holes to make it easier to attach the house later on. When all holes are pre-drilled, it is time for the assembly. It is time to put all the pieces together. We did it with screws because that's just the sturdiest, but you can nail it if you want to. We just use screws. After constructing the bug hotel, it was time for the filling. We found this tree trunk in the woods, so you was trying to saw it. It was a bit hard, to be fair. You have to keep rotating the trunk and just keep sawing a tiny bit every single time, and just continue rotating the trunk until we are almost there. If you almost got the tree trunk, then you can just smash it loose, basically, and then you have cut it without demolishing your saw. So that's the most important part. After the tree trunk, we moved on to the wooden dowels. So Job is just, making sure that he knows where to cut, writing that on the wood, and then again put it in the saw and cut it until you have all the pieces. And after you cut them, you have to sand them for a bit to make sure, no wings of the bees or the butterflies or whatever bug will get harmed. And when you sand them all, you can drill them. We found on the internet that any hole between 3mm and 10mm is very bee appropriate, and they also like different depths. Here I was trying to cut the bamboo sticks because bee also like different kinds of wood. Every bee is different, so the one likes thicker holes, the one likes smaller, the one likes softer wood, the other one likes harder wood, so it is very funny. But quick spoiler alert, cutting does not help. You can better saw the bamboo one as well. Ta-da! The house or mansion. So this is what we got so far. I'm cutting the sticks, but I'm very tired and my nerve is not happy. So I'll leave it at this today. You did, drill holes in all the iron wooden dowels. Tomorrow we will saw the stick because now it was splitting. And then we got pine cones and bark. However, we did not get enough. So we need to go back into the forest this week and get more. And then Job is gonna make a door for the butterflies here. But I already love how it looks. It's getting so cool. It's gonna be amazing. But now I'm tired, so it's definitely time to go sit on the couch and knit.
Driving me out shudder through a mist of tears, tingling desire of electricity. soul. Feel your body driving me out of control, beginning to shake on a rhythm of speed, driving me on through a crevice of need, glowing shudder through a mist of tears, tingling desire of electricity.
Currently cooking paella just to have dinner before sprints. It's 5:15 and I am 1 hour and 17 minutes in the secret zoo. It is a bit harder to get into. They reference the previous book a lot, and I am not sure, I don't know the details anymore. But we're getting into a new mystery now. The food should be ready in 15 minutes, so then I can still sit, eat a bit, before we go live for the opening reading sprints of Camp Enchanted. Very excited, had a good day. So, yeah, hope you are enjoying yourself too on camp. Hello! It's 10 before midnight. We just finished the sprints. I finished giving out the badges, and I also finished my book, The Secret Zoo, Secrets and Shadows by Brian Chick. This definitely felt like a filler book. I think this is a trilogy only. I don't think they're coming new books out. And in the first book, we discover the secret zoo. And then now, the kids go back 2 weeks later. And they accept to be trained. However, the only training we see is them trying to get in the secret zoo through different exhibits in the not so secret zoo. And that's it. We just got a reveal at the end, and then the book is over. Although, so it does feel like a build-up book. It feels like a filler. I've been waiting all book for something to happen. And then we get a tiny review in the end. That doesn't really... It will come in the next book probably, but... It's not like something actively is happening in this book, if that makes sense. So... That being said, I did enjoy it. I liked seeing the kids work together with the animal, seeing different exhibits, seeing different parts of the secret zoo and those biomes. So that was very interesting. I think I will give it a 3-star. It's nothing special, but it wasn't bad by any means. It did not get me bored. It did not get me bored or anything. So... I finished that doing crafts. Let me get in. I found 2 naked snails. And I have no clue where they're coming from. But one is this big. And one is a tinier one like this. Oh, get them. This is what I made. I made a taxidermy piece with real bees and bumblebees. I'm distracted by the snails. I made them with the flowers. And this is the wasp nest we found. Also... while building. So it's mostly from here, from our garden or our house. Really liked how this turned out. I've done it on sprint, so I couldn't film it for you. And that's also why I've decided to do the other one tomorrow, so I can film it for you. Really love it. And then sock-wise, this is how far I got. So I've done the first chart, which is just getting, from the cuff to the background. I like that it has a nice edge to it. And then I did a chart of the trees almost completely. I'm now back at the stem of the tree. However, at this point, I realized I was not knitting with 3.5mm needles, which I specifically bought for color work, and it was necessary with these socks. Or I got gauge for this same pattern, and it's the same pattern. It's different doodles, but it's all from Pacific Knit Co. So using the Pacific Knit Co pattern, last time I needed a 3.5mm needle to get on gauge for that pattern. So tomorrow I need to put this on tray-on tubing, see if this can actually fit over my ankle now, because I made it on 2 small needles. Like it's a full size needle, like 2 needle sizes up. So I don't think it will fit, and I will probably have to frog everything. For the bee hotel, we did a lot, but it's not finished yet. We will be finishing that tomorrow. However, we earned 1 crafter badge for this guy. I did earn the hiker badge for getting the materials, because I had to walk, and it was kind of... ooh, the snail's walking to me. I don't want him to walk on my feet. I think I have time. So, the walk wasn't long, but it was very challenging to me, especially for bending down and grabbing the stuffs I needed while also walking, because every walk is kind of challenging right now for me. So I've earned that badge, and then I've earned the adventure badge for reading The Secret Zoo 2. So overall, not a bad start. 3 badges on the first day. Let me know how your day went. What badges did you earn? Which badges are you hunting for? But most importantly, what are you reading? Let me know down below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, subscribe if you want to see more caves from me. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!